Dude, the first time we did it.
First time, man. What are the chances?
Talking about, bro. Wow. Yeah, dude, I'm just locked in Aidan's basement right now. We're playing 40K.
That's the way to do it, dude.
Let me show
Yeah. Yeah, show the table.
Yeah, dude, we got that. Looks great. Wow. That's cool.
I see your Wraith guard. Nice.
Wraith guard. Got double Wraith guard, Wraith blades. A bunch of Harlequins.
Is he testing out his championship cup list?
He is.
I am. What's up, Aidan?
Dude,
what's up, Aidan?
Share. Yes, we're just playing. He's testing his Champs Cup list. I'm testing this weird list that I have that may or may not be good.
What's the score look like?
It's just started, bottom one.
Nice.
It's funny because the opposite, I'm running Hyper MSU Wolves. Yeah. I have like 20 minutes, and Connor's running Brick Eldar, so he has like 6 minutes, and I'm like the exact opposite.
Never happened before.
Yeah, literally the exact opposite.
Yeah, so this is a great segue, I guess, into what this is episode 7, first off, of Buds 40K. Yeah.
All best Buds 40K.
Buds of 40K. Welcome special guest Aidan. So special guest Aidan is there playing 40K with you, and it's a good segue to talk about the Championship Cup. And we really want to thank you, Aidan, for stepping up into our Peace Through Dakka team representing at Frontline Gaming Championship Cup here in September. So yeah, can you tell us about your list a little bit? Like,
oh yeah,
what's the deal?
Running Stormlands. It's like the start of this year, and I've been having a lot of fun with them. We're running Stormlands, trying out Black, did my own champions of Russ. So my list is following Forrest Phantom's list. He was kind of one of the original originators of Wolf Jail. But this is more MSU. I've got 3x3 JPI, 3x3 jump back vets with Inferno, actually decent shooting. Scouts, Calidus. I've got Bjorn and Calidus for 2 Vectoras. And I'm running 3 small men of Thunderwolf Cavalry, so 3 strong with 2 characters attached. So it's really a small, compact, easy to hide, but it packs a huge punch. It does missions really well, flies everywhere. Got blood surges, so I can hopefully push people out of primary. Play secondary really well. It's got 3 units. I'm trying it out, seeing how it works, and I think it'll be a really good mission play. I think it'll be good into shooting armies. I'm really, happy to take Champions Cup. And I have my Logan Green.
That's sick. I like that. Oh man, that's awesome. That's an Age of Sigmar guy, right? That's the VAR guys. Yeah. Yes.
Connor helped me.
Dude, that is so.
Give me some ideas.
That is so sick, man.
Yeah, this guy's got a fucking baller ass army. It's insane.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is interesting though is like in a meta that's like, especially coming from post WTC, post meta, FAQ and stuff, you see a lot of Space Marine players playing Black Templar, especially after Olivier's success with them. You see tons of Blood Angels now with the hype of Codex. You see Dark Angels. So it's interesting to see these cool Space Wolf like lists come out as well, even though they're not the main, right?
Yeah, Champions of Rust, whoever plays Champions of Rust are freaking heroes. Those are the guys that wear wolf shirt and howl for the games. I mean, that's literally what I do. I'm becoming...
He's a furry.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to howl when you're at the cup though, right? Like, that's going to happen.
Oh, literally. Logan has a wolf Y he calls once per game. I would howl when I...
It's very fun. It's very satisfying.
So at WTC, when Angron came back, I would yell like different quotes and different like things at the top of my lungs. So you got to do that for me when you're there playing Space Wolves.
Yeah, you gotta
I'll
think
do
of
that.
some badass like wolf quotes. Like, the wolf is in me.
Furries for life.
Wolf.
The wolf is in me.
Oh yeah.
So another thing we were going to talk about, Connor, I think was post WTC, like the way forward with the South Korea team, maybe your role as one of the future coaches. And I know Aidan also expressed interest as well. It'd be interesting to hear your guys' thoughts on like the way moving forward, how you see South Korea progressing past maybe breaking seed on 34th out of 40 this year. So trying to do better than that for the follow-on years. I guess, what are your thoughts on how to get there as a coach? and future coach?
Got to do prep. I think that was the only thing that our lack of prep led to us getting 34th, I think. You know what I mean? I think because everyone had their army and everybody because it was our first time. It's like we didn't really know, obviously, you know things about WTC from podcasts and maybe you know somebody who's gone or whatever. And you hear about the insane prep work that some of the some of the top tier teams.
Yeah, it's like a job.
Yeah, and it's I think it was kind of it just wasn't the mode we were on. So I think to break seed, I think we could absolutely do it because everybody who played at the event and who is gonna play next year is a good player. There's no bad players at the event.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it's just listening to some of the podcasts from Team America's perspective and France, Poland, whatever. I think if we just did a fraction of the prep that some of the top teams are doing, we could definitely break seed. And I think just focusing more on a more cohesive team composition. Because I think last year, not even last year, 3 weeks ago, we just brought what they played. You know what I mean? It was I play Eldar, I'm a play Drakari, he's gonna play Drakari. You stepped up to play. A couple people stepped up to play things they weren't maybe didn't plan. I think it's just having a cohesive 8-pack, which is my favorite way to describe the 8 thing. Cohesive 8-pack, and then just having everybody practice and learn their matchups and really get a good matrix. Have a matrix system that at the event. Because I think we did really good. You know what I mean? I think I feel good about the whole. I'm not we got 34th. We're just bad. It's it's our first time. We didn't get 40th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I was all about Korea prep, but I think the name of the game is how many hours you put in.
Yeah.
Which I hate to say that because there's part of me that dreams about going to WTC, and by God, am I not gonna have a second job on top of my normal job to try to go to WTC, try to even make it. I mean, the qualifiers for America are absurd, man. You have to be in the top 50 at ELO or whatever. I don't know. And then you qualify into an academy, and then you play in the academy. Then you might make the team. And then once you're on the team, it doesn't sound fun, man.
It's a lot, man. And it was crazy to not just talk about Team America or whatever, but it was interesting listening to them talk about all the prep they put in. And then there's a couple really good podcasts about it on Art of War. And then, man, and then just falling short of your goal, in doing it's damn, that fucking blows. That is insane. That must be so difficult to go home kind of empty-handed after doing all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think it's even kind of interesting. I think doing all that prep and then still having it be a dice game where there's all these elements of luck and stuff. And, and all these crazy things in the Swiss at the end where it was if we draw and Spain ties, we could get freaking third or whatever. And it's just to have that level of control be taken away from you after you put in what must have been
hundreds and hundreds,
1,000 hours.
Right.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think for us, it's just doing some prep and putting our best foot forward and having people who want to take it seriously and do a reasonable amount of work. I don't think anyone's going to be asking people to freaking you gotta play TTS 20 hours a week, buddy. If you want to be on SKT, you gotta be in that.
Sounds gross.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, just I feel generally you'd get a little bit burned out if it's not one of your main jobs. Pro tabletop, Art of War guys, they generally just do this almost. Brad said it was daily. They would get games either on TTS or in person. And I'm dude, if you got families and stuff like that, that's taking time away from that. And then to not even podium or something, and the end result is not what you wanted. It's a big game changer, right? You're your family's probably yeah, you can't go again because that was way too much time.
Well, even Poland, listening to them talk podcasts, them, they got third. And a couple of the able to enter the matrix for stat check or something, a couple of the main guys were just like, bro, like, I don't think I can do that shit again. Like, and we got third. Like, we did really good. We
Really
won
good.
got third. And there's people who were like, I don't think I can do this shit again because it's too much time. You know what I mean? It's like, what if you have like another hobby?
That's brutal,
Yeah.
man.
What if you like want, it's like, get fucked.
Right. You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the way forward. Though I think it's just you know, some level of commitment to dedicating yourself to prepping. I think will help us break seed for sure. Because I think once we got our rhythm a little bit, and on the last day it was like, and of course we were playing other teams who were like more on our level, but like we beat those teams.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that being able to have some of that preparation, and I think that'll lead us to breaking seed for sure. I can see that happening.
Okay. Another thing I was going to add was, in general, when we were looking at our matrix overall, is I think towards the beginning we very much overestimated ourselves, both either on skill player and knowledge base on certain factions we were going against. And towards the end of it, you know, we each dropped like 1 or 2 levels on our matrix, right? Each going from like, oh yeah, we would totally crush this, and then we just get tabled or 0-20'd, right? So we're like, ooh, yeah, maybe next time our matchup should be like a small loss or something, you know? So we all ended up going much more conservative towards round 6 and 7 than we did when we first started out, which is, again, a testament to prepping and making sure you know what your matchups are, and then adjusting based on, you know, the other opponent's skill cap and such. So yeah, that is yeah. So like another thought I had was, you and I had pretty much a very similar record, right? We just got wrecked like first 4 rounds or something like that, right? It was like, how would you say, and Aidan, you could chime in on this too, is if you go to a big event, how would you recuperate mentally, physically, knowing you were just getting demolished like round after round? How do you keep in it, right, for more rounds?
Take that one first.
Dude, singles. I've been to so many singles events, a decade of singles events, and let me tell you, it is such a mental challenge of like, you build this list, you put so many hours in, you're like, win. First round, you get creamed. That can, man, it is like the mood swing of like, oh my God, I'm having so much fun, let's do this, to like, I have no chance. It's different at a teams event. So, God, at a teams event, I think you just have to like let it pass. Let it pass. It sucks balls. Let it pass. And oh man, that's all.
Sucks balls.
Shit sucks balls. I don't know if you're allowed to cuss.
Coming from a furry lover, yeah, that's
For me, I just had this, like, I had such a hard time the first couple days because I was just getting obliterated, you know. And there was the one, and I got a matchup I thought I would be good at with like a boy, and that dude just, I just felt like there was nothing I could do. It was like psychologically, I was like, the game's over before it's begun. Like, I'm turbo fucked. And I think, you know, I think we talked about it last time, like, I didn't love my list.
Sure.
There were like, I could have played. So the first couple days were really, really hard to bounce back. And like, I tried, and I think you just do it for the team. Like, you can't quit on your team ever.
Yeah.
So like, if you fail, you fail. Like, it's just, but like, try to have a good attitude going forward, because you're with other people. You know what I mean? You can't just so down on yourself and bring the mood down. Even if you're like, you feel like you're fucking up, like bringing everything, like you're ruining the team's chances or whatever. Fortunately, we didn't do that well as a team. So
right.
Sure, like on the first game on stream, I was so stressed out because I made an error, crushing me. I'm like, oh my God. And then Ivan's like,